It's now or never. The Eagles front office is about to move the needle on the NFL's board, and this decision could change the fate of the season. Coach Nick Sirianni just released an update, and what he said left the entire NFL in shock. With a preseason in full swing, the Philadelphia Eagles are eyeing a roster cut to 53 players by the end of this month. While many fans are celebrating the offseason acquisitions, a surprise may be in store. Former Eagles wide receiver Zack Pascal has been released by the New York Giants, and his name is once again being mentioned within the Philly backroom. The question now arises, could Pascal be the missing piece for the 2025 team? Pascal, in his final season with the Eagles, made a solid contribution. In 2022, he recorded 15 receptions for 150 yards and 1 touchdown. More than that, his ability to unblock the run game was a game changer. This type of conversation could be very useful, especially at a time when they need complementary pieces to strengthen their performance. With the departure of Johnny Wilson and the arrival of John Mechie III, the wide receiver position needs adjustments, and Pascal could be exactly what the Eagles need right now. Now, with the change of pieces and the arrival of new prospects, would Pascal's return be a smart move? With his knowledge of the system and current experience, he could quickly integrate into the squad and, in turn, contribute much more than just numbers. His experience in blocking situations could also further strengthen the Eagles' run game, a crucial part of their performance that often comes to the fore when the clock needs to control and dictate the pace of the game. And what's more, Pascal isn't just a good football player, he's someone with a time mindset. His presence in the locker room could be a beneficial addition to the Eagles, helping boost team morale and bringing positive energy to the team. He knows the city, the fans, and the team culture, which makes it easier to adapt back to the Eagles' environment. Meanwhile, preparations for the big challenge against the Cowboys are only intensifying. The question about Pascal hangs in the air, creating an atmosphere of anticipation among fans. Of course, nothing is guaranteed, but the idea of seeing him again in the green jersey wouldn't be a surprise. Pascal could be the type of player to be placed on the practice squad, but who knows? Maybe he'll prove to be a key player throughout the season? Could he be the depth the Eagles need to challenge the NFC's strongest opponents? The answer to that question is still open. Time is constantly being evaluated, and with the roster in flux, any move could make a difference. Pascal, with his talents and team spirit, could be a strategic asset the Eagles are seeking to ensure they have a complete and balanced roster ready to compete for another title. Eagles fans should pay attention to this move, as Pascal's return could be more than just an addition. It could be a smart move that makes all the difference in the 2025 season. But if you think it ends here, wait until you see the next move that could change everything. Despite the Philadelphia Eagles' recent victory against the New York Jets, there's a cloud of uncertainty surrounding the timing. Backup quarterback Tanner McKee's finger injury has raised concerns, and the question is whether he'll be ready for the opening game against the Cowboys. Coach Nick Sirianni made no secret of his apprehension, admitting that McKee is struggling to recover and that the situation is uncertain. Now, a big question arises. How could this operation impact the Eagles' plans for the backup quarterback position? Sirianni, with typical candor, revealed, "We'll see. He's dealing with the finger, but he's working to get back, and we'll see where he is." This statement made it clear that while McKee is working hard to return to the field, the situation remains volatile. Expectations of seeing him in action in the first game against the Cowboys are beginning to fade, which opens the door to a much more uncertain scenario. What makes the situation even more interesting is that Sirianni reports that rookie Kyle McCord has been excelling during practice. This has led to a minor breakdown, but it has also increased the pressure on the coach. McCord, with his youth and energy, is promising, but will he be ready to take on the responsibility of being the QB2 in such an important season for the Eagles? What if McKee doesn't get back into rhythm? Will McCord be a solution for the Eagles, or will the team need to look elsewhere, like Dorian Thompson-Robinson, who is also vying for the QB3 spot? The situation is far from simple. Uncertainties abound, and the pressure on Nick Sirianni only increases as time passes and the game against the Cowboys approaches. McKee's injury casts a shadow over the quarterback position, which has always been a point of stability for the Eagles. The team needs someone reliable to step in if Jalen Hurts is absent or has a setback. The backup quarterback position has never been more open, and the next few days will be crucial in determining who the true backup will be in 2025, and the Eagles face a strategic dilemma. Will McCord or Thompson-Robinson have what it takes to hold down the fort in an emergency, or will McKee recover in time to secure his spot as Hurts' backup? The situation demands quick decisions, and the future of the backup quarterback position depends on how the Eagles handle this injury situation. For now, doubts continue to loom over the team, but Eagles fans can hope that Sirianni finds the best solution, whether it's McKee, McCord, or even Dorian Thompson-Robinson, to ensure that time has a reliable backup quarterback ready for any challenge. McKee's finger injury dilemma could be the deciding factor in Time's plans in 2025. But the discussion doesn't end there, because this new possibility opens the door to a third one that could completely change Time's his plans. Tensions surrounding the Eagles' quarterback position continue to mount, and Tanner McKee's injury has only added to the pressure. With the QB2 position still up in the air, fans' eyes are on Kyle McCord, the rookie who has become a key player amid the uncertainty. His performance against the Jets raised more questions than answers, but also showed flashes of potential that could be crucial for the Eagles in 2025. Despite his lack of consistency throughout the game, McCord had some notable moments that piqued the curiosity of fans and especially decision-makers. McCord did some good things, played smart, situational football, said head coach Nick Sirianni regarding the rookie's performance. However, the question remains, will these strong plays be enough for McCord to earn the Eagles' trust and assume such a key role on the team? The truth is, McCord finds himself in a delicate situation. With McKee still dealing with his finger injury, the backup quarterback role could fall to McCord in Week 1. And this is where the dilemma intensifies. McCord's performance so far has been uneven. He has flashes of brilliance, but also makes mistakes that make fans question his ability to lead the Eagles if Hurts is absent for some reason. But what if McKee isn't ready in time? The situation becomes even more challenging. The Eagles may need McCord to be Hurts' immediate backup. He's already had his chance to prove himself, but will he be ready for the weight of taking on such a vital role at a time with high ambitions for the season? And more importantly, can McCord develop quickly enough to be a solid option when the pressure mounts? With the competition still wide open, McCord has a long way to go. McKee's absence and the lackluster performance of Dorian Thompson-Robinson, his main competitor, leave the door open for the rookie, but that doesn't mean the road will be easy. Many expect McCord to continue improving and show he has what it takes to be the Eagles' number 2 QB. However, will his inconsistency thus far be a hindrance or just part of the rookie adjustment process? The next few days will be crucial for McCord's future. If he can demonstrate greater reliability and confidence in his playmaking, he could secure his spot in the lineup for the opener against the Cowboys. However, if his performance is inconsistent, the Eagles may continue to adjust to their backup quarterback strategy. McCord's future is undoubtedly teetering on the edge of uncertainty, and the pressure only increases as the season draws closer. Given these possibilities, involving negotiations, strategic adjustments, and decisions that directly impact the roster, what path do you think the season should take to truly create a chance to surprise this season? Leave your opinion here, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back later to update you with the latest Eagles news.